It was wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
It was the best. It was so good. It was really entertaining.
It's great. It was very nice. Great little gem in our, small area.
It's a great asset for this community. Outstanding.
It's more than I expected that it would be, honestly. It was incredible.
Adirondack Theater Festival's now an institution, I think, in the community as opposed to an idea. It's a regular part of summer, but it's done more than that. It's created a name for Glens Falls beyond its borders. The shows that we premiere go on and have shows in New York or across the country, and I think that's quite fascinating. Adirondack Theater Festival's unique niche experience is doing shows that reflect the way we live now. A lot of people ask us, why do you do those weird plays? And when they mean that, they mean new or plays they've never heard of. Because what's unique about this town and the Adirondack Theater Festival is that the shows on our stage are world premieres. You've never seen them before. These are new works by new writers. And what we give them is that opportunity to see this idea that started when they started writing to come into full production. And beyond that, it's a role that our audience actually plays in the creation of these new works. We hold post-show discussions after every performance and invite the audience to tell me, what did they think of the show? Talk about the themes, the ideas, and in that sense, it's building a sense of community between artists and audiences.
What I find fantastic about this theater is the audience, which seems to be such an active part of the theater. In my experience of writing a play up here, my play would never have happened had it not been for the audience showing up and talking. I'd never really had that before as a theater artist. It made me a writer. It made me find the voice I wanted to find.
It's been a really amazing experience up here at ATF. This is the first time we've ever seen it without books in their hands. First time we've seen it with any sort of set, sounds, lights. It's also the first time we've seen it without just our friends in the crowd. So this was a true test, and it's been so exciting to see the reception that it's been getting. ATF is such a vital part of the theater industry that I think people take for granted, and everybody seems very supportive of the theater. So it's a great community.
Downtown is such a great place to be in the summer, and the restaurants and strolling along the streets. ATF is a part of that whole experience. The Adirondack Theater Festival is part of a matrix of things going on in this town. Downtown's almost become an entertainment district. People come from all over. We have a large local contingency, but we also have about 17 to 18% of our audience comes from outside of the 128 zip codes. People coming from communities that have incredible arts in their own backyard, but yet are choosing to come here because of what's special happening on our stage.
The Theater Festival in its own rights, very professional operation, very successful. I think it's been incredibly important for the resurrection, if you will, of downtown Glens Falls. A lot of other good things have happened, but something has to create the initial momentum to make that happen, and I think the Theater Festival was a big part of that.
We really look forward to the Adirondack Theater Festival coming to town. When it rolls around every June, we actually wind up extending our hours to coincide with the festival. We find that it brings in a lot of new faces, so we've gotten new customers from it. It really is a wonderful event that we look forward to every June.
People that normally wouldn't be exposed to downtown get exposed to Glens Falls because of the Adirondack Theater Festival. On a night of a play, it's just crazy what happens. For us at Davidson's, the plaza will start filling up and you'll get theater goers. What happens after the play is what's crazy. People will come out for a drink, a cocktail, maybe for a late dinner, and all you hear is the buzz. Everybody's talking about the play and what it is and what it isn't. And a lot of that is just like what you get in New York City on a much more smaller and intimate scale.
To have this kind of theater in Glens Falls is a gift. I mean, we are really, really fortunate to have this quality theater here on Main Street. It's the people that live here year-round that have made this really work. They're the ones that have really built this theater and this company.
My focus has been the legacy. How do we continue to invest in new work and new ideas and fund the mission of the organization? Back to that spark that those people originally had, the founders, to start the place and to almost honor that. And now that we have the stability, now we can really focus on that mission. The only way you can do new work is for an audience to actually trust us, to say, we don't know these plays, but we trust that you bring in great people, we trust that you do all this stuff to make it good. And obviously this community embraces that, both an entrepreneurial spirit, an imagination, and I think they like that idea that they're at something new. I think there's also a lot of pride. In this town, there's a lot of pride, and they're professional theater. And I think they like being a part of that.